Hey guys, welcome back to the Shoot For It podcast. We're going to start our segment called Echo Chamber, where we just pull up some clips we found interesting, we thought y'all would enjoy. And yeah, let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wanted to start with the source I have, who's an anonymous media insider who was at the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight this weekend. And he was filming for this thing called Bouts. And it's a tech heavy punching bag that I think has potential to really change the way that a lot of fighters train. So
This is the picture, right?
This is the picture he sent me while he was on set recording for this company, and this thing looks incredible. Like it has an AI chip built in that analyzes your striking and where you need to improve. It will create kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai workouts for you to put into your actual game plan, like prepping for a fight, for example. I think this is something that really could blow up in the pro fighting world. I don't know so much about if it would be something that an average person could get. It looks very expensive.
Do we have more like information about the actual bags themselves? Because it seems like in essence it's a smart boxing punching bag basically.
Exactly.
It's like a smart bag. So does it like, I'm guessing it like gets like the power, and you said something about like it mimics like the realisticness of the skin.
Exactly.
Or whatever?
Like even down to the exterior of the bag, it supposedly mimics human skin, and it's full of water, so it'll react to like your punches in different regions of the bag like a human body would. Like for example, like the lower part of the bag, if you throw a kick, like a calf kick for example, it would mimic the strength of a human leg, where there's not a lot of meat to really react and
Like
vibrate,
reverberate
reverberate through the leg. So it's more stiff at the bottom with the legs, which would mimic like a leg check, for example. And then the torso area is softer, like the stomach and the ribs region makes sense. It's softer. And the top part with the head, it reacts more like it moves side to side, but it doesn't really have that rigidity in the midsection. And like I was saying, with the AI chip that analyzes your strike patterns and tells you where you need to work on.
That's so cool.
I think it's so cool.
And you said basically, I mean, you brought up the Jake Paul Mike Tyson was at that event because they're competing for investments, right?
Yeah, correct. I don't know the exact details. I don't think it's been released to the public yet. But supposedly the two parties of Tyson and Paul were negotiating with the company who makes this bout bag over who gets the right to invest. So I think this is something that could really change the game.
Yeah, this is cool. This is super cool. I'm
it
glad
looks so
that you
cool.
got this insider information because I would never have known about this bag. So it's not out yet, right?
I don't think so.
It's coming
No.
out. It's like in development.
And I believe it's like being made by like a gaming company.
Oh,
So like that's like where all the tech is coming into play.
interesting. Well, you guys keep a lookout for this. About as you can see on the photo that we showed you earlier, they're already kind of showing all the prototypes, and this is something that maybe we're kind of on the front lines for reporting, but definitely keep an eye on that. We'll definitely be bringing you guys updates on the future of Bout as we keep seeing this in production.
For sure.
Moving on, we're going to move on to another couple clips. So one thing that we're going to be experimenting with is finding obscure sports that we think are a lot more entertaining than slap boxing or power slap.
We're going to try and create a segment coming very soon where we focus on sports that are better than power slap.
Yeah, so these are a couple videos we're going to test shoot a little bit. These are a couple sports that we think are a little more exciting than power slap. The first one here is going to be what was it called? Monkey bar
I
kickboxing?
called it monkey bar kickboxing. I don't know what the official name of this sport is, but it's really interesting. Like they hang off this square shaped bar. It looks like a pull up bar, and then you see what happens.
Yeah, you guys still see they get really into it. So here they come. They're coming up. They're hanging. Here we go.
Oh my god, bro, this is crazy.
That's one. Oh, now there's two.
This one goes for a while.
And they're they're wearing nothing. It's like a little. It looks like a cup.
I hope they have a cup. Shit.
And the screams at the end.
The primal sounds, dude.
Yeah. Oh, and who's gonna fall off first? Oh
my god.
Oh, number 47
Number
won.
47 won.
So a couple factors in this that I was thinking is first, heavyweights definitely not a
This
sport
could
for
not be a
them.
sport for the big guys.
This is definitely more of like a rock climber or someone going in.
Yeah, someone who like it looks like it's a little mix of like you need a little kickboxing, Muay Thai type of like kicking power to like damage the other opponent, but like you need the ability to stay up on that bar. That's the most important thing. So like I don't know if it's better in this sport if you would want to be the offensive guy or the defensive guy who's just kind of like swinging and evading. But dude, they're easily better than power slap. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like a sport like this is something that Dana White needs to invest in, not make something where two guys stand there and slap
the
each
shit
other.
out of each
You
other.
can't defend yourself at all.
Exactly. So this is a little bit more entertaining. And then we got another sport actually. It's called Farmers Golf. I want y'all to check this out. So it's basically golf, but you have a giant pole. Where's this from? It's from Switzerland or something. Somewhere from Scandinavia for sure.
Go ahead and play the clip, Nick.
Swinging a stick over 3 meters long with all their might, players send a small disc flying off a rail. This is Hornissen, a traditional Swiss sport. Often called farmers' golf. The game is won by swinging the traft to launch the noose, the disc, as far as possible down the field. But it's not that simple.
This is the kicker.
A whole team of defenders is waiting. In this sport, each team has 18 players.
18.
When defending, they use large shields to block the flying disc. If the disc hits the ground, the attacking team scores. But if the defenders block it, they lose points. The noose is small and incredibly fast, making Hornissen one of the more dangerous sports out there.
Like you can't even see it. Like once you hit the harness or whatever they called it, like you can't even see it in the air. So like imagine you're 18 guys, you're all like, oh my god, where's the thing? It's like that scene in the Grown Ups movie where they shoot the arrow in the air and they're just like, waiting for the arrow to come back down.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, where is it? Where is it?
Can you imagine playing some farmers golf with the boys on like a Sunday though? Just getting some
honestly,
Modelo's.
It looks pretty fun. It looks pretty fun.
Just getting your big old stick out, get like 36 of your best friends. Another sport. I mean, we're not doing it today. We don't have a clip of this, but like we were talking about, that I wanted to quickly mention was chess boxing. Is that something?
Oh, chess boxing, bro.
Like I was thinking that because of the chess boxing, for those of you who aren't really familiar with it, is it's basically you play chess for a few minutes and then you box for a few minutes.
Like every round.
Over 3 meters long with all their...
Like every round it switches. So like you have like a 3 to 5 minute boxing match, whatever round.
I think it starts with chess.
Maybe it starts with chess. Maybe it starts with boxing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you have chess for a few minutes, boxing for a few minutes, chess for a few minutes, boxing for a few minutes.
Rinse and repeat. I think that's such a fun sport to get behind, and this is one of the fun things. I feel like it'd be fun if there was no weight classes in chess boxing.
Ooh.
So you get like some giant dude who like maybe is not that good at chess, he just knows how to play, and you have like a scrawny nerd who's like has like ELO 2100, and you just watch him try to like survive the chess round at first so he doesn't get destroyed. Like I feel like that kind of stuff would be hilarious.
I like that. Yeah, you got like a chess grandmaster going against Butterbean.
Yeah. Can you imagine like a guy who barely knows the rules of chess versus a guy who barely knows boxing?
Magnus Carlsen going against Francis Ngannou.
Francis, or like something like that. Or like you got like Steve. I mean he's dead now, but what's his name? The guy who's paralyzed. He's super smart.
Oh, what's his? Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking versus Tyson Fury.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't think Mr. Hawking has a good chance there in the boxing ring. I don't know. But yeah, let us know what you think about the
let's know what the segment.
We're still in the workshops, what we're going to call it, but something that
is better than
highlight sports that are better than power slap.
And there that people might not know.
Hold on. King takes hook.
Whoa, King takes hook.
That's what it's called?
No, that's what we should call it. A little play on, chess words. King takes rook.
Oh, okay. I like that. See,
nice.
the Kaviani bros are name geniuses. They can just come up with names like that. They have a whole
super producer Nick over there.
Yeah. Well, why don't we move on? We'll keep you guys updated on that segment. We got a couple more videos we want to show you before moving on to knickknacks. The next one we have here for you is going to be Ja Morant. We're going to move on to a little basketball. Gabe, you want to set this up for us?
Okay, so Ja Morant coming down the lane. Looks like he's going to go for a regular layup, maybe even a poster dunk that he's world famous for. But watch what happens when the defender gets in his way.
Here we go. Huh.
360
Bada bop, boom.
reverse layup,
Pow.
switches hands in the air. Look at this.
Let's see it again from the top. What?
Oh my
He's still
god!
in the air.
Right around Nicholas Claxton, great shot blocker.
His hair is just majestic.
Look at
this.
that.
Whoop.
Look at
Bada
that.
bop, boom.
Okay,
Pow.
one of the best layups I've ever seen in my life. But
And
watch this.
that wasn't the only one, because same game, by the way.
Same game.
Huh, boom.
Same thing, dude. Never seen that like before in my life where it looked that effortless. I know John Wall had a few 360 layups, but John Morant doing this twice in a game.
And the hang time. It's the hang time for me. Let's look how long he's in the air for. Huh.
Oh
Turn.
my god.
He turns like a ballerina, and I'm not saying that in a mean way. Like he literally
That's
like
insane.
he literally like tracks. So he'll look, he'll turn, and then he'll turn his head at the very end, just so he already knows he's gonna do that.
That's
move
crazy.
when he
Yeah,
goes
I mean,
into it.
Who even thinks of that though?
Yeah,
Like only John Morant has the ability to do that in the
Yeah.
modern NBA. Dude.
yeah,
He did it twice in one game.
yeah. Against was it
Insane.
two different dudes too?
Yeah, I don't know who the second one was over.
Yeah, it was
The
Claxton the
first
first
one.
one.
Claxton is a pretty good
Yeah.
fucking shot blocker.
Yeah, but yeah, John Morant, keep a lookout for him. Grizzlies are looking really
This is
fun.
looking pretty good.
So we'll look out for more 360s. We have one more video for you guys. This is one of our favorite ones. The
Oh
funniest,
my god,
funniest knockout in MMA history.
this got to be hands down.
Yeah,
Come
let's
on.
take it away here. This is an old one. This is probably from Pride. Heath Herring versus Yoshihiro.
What? And he's out. Look,
He's out immediately.
paralyzed.
Out.
Oh my god. Didn't even look like that hard of a punch.
That's you know what's funny is like that's what like the worst she can say is no. He looks confused. He looks upset. He looks like he's in denial.
Like, what do you want me to do? Dude, just kiss me. Like, well, wait for this though.
Also, what's with his like haircut? He's bald, but he's like sideburns. Like,
I don't know. He's got some.
did you guys
patty cut in
notice
his
that?
head.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's out.
This is before the fight even started.
And what is this dude wearing? Is like a singlet? Illegal act.
Hold on.
I'm not gay.
He's trying to convince himself he's not gay now. Like, I'm not gay.
The stretcher.
Bro, and then the stretcher right at the end to top it off. Bro, what
Oh.
a fucking video. What an absolute gem.
Yeah, that is a actual. You can't script that any better.
Well, I can't believe I never heard about this until like last week.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild.
Well, that was Echo Chambers for you guys. We got one more little section here for you. It's going to be knickknacks coming up for you. We'll be right back shortly.